That's the sound of the train coming through the campsite. In the middle of the night. I think it freaked the girls out.
Yep.
That's fun. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
The squealing of the metal on metal is kind of like chalkboard stuff.
Yeah.
It's a weird sensation, like it's surrounding you. "5:43 in the morning." The screeching is like chalkboard. Oh, they had an engine at the end and at the beginning. Good morning. 1 minute and 40 seconds. And the train is followed by a tugboat. Can't really see it. Just hear it vaguely. It's kind of foggy. It's a much more pleasant sound. There is our campsite, and it's first light. We're getting ready to walk down to the river to watch the sunrise in a half hour. Railroad crossing. The Mississippi River Campground. There's 2 campgrounds in this park. Across the railroad tracks we go. They don't know what to do with it. So the campsite is there on the other side of the fence and the railroad tracks. And then there's a parking lot and the river. And down to the right, looks like access to the river. So you can go down to the access and walk up there and sit if you want. Isn't it cool? And there's an island out in the middle. And at the end of this little island is actually a little walkway. So if we go to the end of the parking lot, as I'm remembering, because we've been down here before, you can walk across. So the water, this is a little inlet. The Mississippi River is actually there. So the boats come on the other side of this. I found. It's Missouri primrose. There's a big patch over there. Look at this one. Missouri primrose on the morning sunrise. So this is a big patch of it. See? That's fantabulous. Awesomeness. Look at that. With the color on the water of the sunrise and the evening primrose. There's some more of it. And some more of it. Just gorgeousness. Missouri primrose on the mighty Mississippi. Oh goodness, that goes down. I wonder if boats used to dock there. It's steps down to the water. Wow, that's kind of a cool shot with the Missouri primrose right in the front of it. Cool. It's everywhere. I love it. Look at this big patch. Let's see. You got to move the camera around to get the shot. I wonder if this bunch. No. I'm going to go back up here. Pretty awesomeness. Going after that shot. Love it. And I wish I had my regular camera. Now, if you didn't know you could come through here, gosh, there's a big pile of stuff. If you didn't know you could come through here, you might miss it, because the path looks like dangerous. This path used to not be so overgrown. It's like we're going through the wildflower fields, which is super cool. Not enough people are going through here. Oh, what that concrete is, it looks like from parking stumps. There's something old there that used to tie at the river. Be careful there. I'm just sort of filming this. It's just lined with evening primrose and ooh, tons of bees right here. You can hear them buzzing. This is fantabulous walk. Oh, isn't that pretty? It's a great thing to do in the morning. Now, I know, gosh, you wouldn't know it if you hadn't been down here. I know we've gone to the left before and gone down to the river, and we've gone to the right before. The path is very worn to go across that. It's really rocky, so I'm going to go to the left this time I had to choose. There's a stump. They're having trouble getting over the stump. Not the stump, the tree branch. This is fantabulous. It's opening up a little bit. I hear the water lapping. And we can walk all the way down there to the water for the sunrise on the Mississippi River. Oh, I see. You can also walk across that dike area right here as well. So going to the left was a good choice. Yeah, now we're out of that grassy area. And we've picked up driftwood here before and taken it home and used it as decorations. A little bit of a sandy beach. I hear a train over in Illinois somewhere, and I hear the pleasant ocean sound coming from the Mississippi River. Got our own little beach. Now, did a man do this? Or did the river do that? Now, there's a big piece of driftwood. Since there's two more, I'm thinking man did that. Now that's too large of a piece of driftwood. And there's trash. We should bring a bag down here and clean up instead of it going downriver. Well, my app said sunrise was at 8:25, and it's 8:25, and it's so foggy. I'm not sure we're gonna get to see it actually rising. There it is, guys, sunrise on the Mississippi River. Well, my app said it was sunrise at 6:25, and it is 6:25 on the Mississippi River. Got my own beach like the ocean, including the lapping of water. Look at how deep these tracks. Somebody walked through here when it was super muddy and was determined. They all sink down really far. And it's about my shoe size. I would not want to be pulling my foot out of that. Oh, gorgeousness in the morning. Gorgeousness in the morning. Let me tap on it. See if it gets lighter. Let's see. It's a little too light. That's more about what I see with my eyes. Yep, gets a little darker over this way. Oh, now I'm sinking down. Can't get much closer. Fantabulous. Now I could go around there and head up to that dike. There's actually a signal warning thingy for the railroad tracks up there. The trains follow the river. Actually, I tried to go that way. Those are my prints. I don't know, I'd have to come back all the way back there and down that side to go out that dike. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a jet plane went through the sky. I have decided to sit down on the ground right here and watch what the sunrise does. Our plane thing's getting longer, so I followed it. And you can see the plane actually moving right there. Makes for an interesting man-made streak in the sky coming out from the sunrise at that. Sunrise on the Mississippi River. There's the man-made streak coming out from the sunrise on the Mississippi River. I think I hear a barge coming. You can see where I am sitting on this map at the blue dot, and I can hear the trains going in Illinois. You see where Route 3 goes over in Illinois? Well, even beyond that, on the edge of the bluff is where the train tracks go, and it was just reverberating out back to me all the way across on the Missouri side. I don't know the distance, but it's quite a distance from where I sat to where the train was. You hear that train in Illinois? And look at that. Sunrise. That's the sun arising on the Mississippi River with the sound of a train all the way over there in Illinois. I videoed my Sky Guide app, and I could see that it was the sun, and there is a constellation there, and look at Venus, so bright right above the sun as well. I just love using this Sky Guide app. Oh, this is going to be fun. There's the barge. And the barge is going to meet the sunrise. It's got train cars on it. Sometimes you can see guys in the back and you can wave at them. Like up in that tower thingy. It's not a very long barge. Look, it's almost ready to meet the sunrise. This is going to be a cool shot. There's the tip of a barge meeting the sunrise. Oh, there's two barges. They're passing in the sunrise. Two barges passing in the sunrise. I don't know what's on top of that one. What a treat! Look at him. It is so difficult to see the barge now in the sunrise. I thought it would be a better shot. There goes that one. That one's super short. Now that was a treat. Can't even see the other one in the mist. It's right there. Thought it might be a cooler shot in the sunrise, but you can't see it. This is what you come to the Mississippi River to do. And if you've never watched a barge, come to the Mississippi River. Anywhere along the Mississippi River. Oh, now we're getting the wake of it lapping the shores. That one's disappearing there. See it? And this one is disappearing there. This is what my phone does, but that's not really what I see. Let me see if I can adjust the lighting. I can't get it. This is not what I see, folks, but it's what my phone does. Cool, some blue skies coming out. It's so fun to sit here and watch it change, and it looks so different at different hours. Decided to get up and walk back. So that the dogs didn't bother me. They've been watching the sunrise way down there. So I am going to walk across here. It's always a cool shot. The rocks are really hard to walk on. Just got to take a little bit at a time and be careful not to twist your ankle. The backwash, you can see those steps from here. They're staying over there. The doggies, it's not good for them to walk on this. It could cut their feet on the stone. And here's the hump I'm going to try to get around. Well, this is not easy. It's very steep and I'm old. See, I'm doing it. Pretty awesomeness, huh? That is not for the faint of heart. I can't show you from here, but look how high up I am. I made it to the other side. There's a barge coming. I feel like I could go up there and walk down the center. I'm just gonna sit here and watch the barge before I go back. There's the barge coming. I had no idea I had company. I just saw this person sitting here. There's a barge about ready to pass the sunrise glare on the Mississippi River. There's a person sitting in my right-hand corner. Kind of a cool shot. awesome is that? Waving. Ingram barge line. It's not a real long barge either. And there it goes. I am heading back. This is very steep and very far away. Yeah, don't do that. It's stupid. Unless you're just crazy stupid like me. There goes the barge, and I still gotta make it across all these rocks. You only do this every so often. I made it! Yay! Okay, so the bridge is pretty far upriver. The barge is pretty far upriver. We're gonna go back to the tent. The sun peeking through the trees. Peek. So here's the railroad tracks. I'm cheering the train. Cheers, train.